amazing Friday. And I just want to give a quick shout out to all of my ladies out there and say happy International Women's Day. It is going to be such a great day. We are going to have so much fun. If you are not a part of my High Vibe tribe, you are going to want to jump in there because we are going to have an amazing day starting today at 2 p.m. Pacific time. That's 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be going for about 2.5 hours. We're going to have women sharing their stories, sharing their experience. We are just going to be celebrating everything that it is to be a woman, everything that it is. It is going to be so much fun. We're going to celebrate all the things. You are not going to want to miss out on this. So today I would love to talk to you guys about the psychology of wealth. Here's a plug for what I truly believe in life is that you can have more of what you have. That's right. You can have more of what you want by becoming more of who you truly want to be. I think there's a huge correlation between how much income and how much wealth you are attracting in your life and the amount of personal development that you're doing. I know this has been insanely true in my life. This has been incredibly true for all of the women that I've worked with. I mean, we've gone from, there's one woman I work with who went from making $0, zero sales in 2019 to just closing 4 different sales and making over $1 million in sales within the first week that we started working together. And nothing changed, yet everything changed. Here's what happened. We really dove into some false beliefs that she had. We were really able to dig in. I asked a series of questions. We got a little bit deeper. We started pulling out these things one by one, root by root, tearing them out by the root, and just totally and completely getting rid of these things. There's certain things that she was thinking and beliefs that she had that were very, very deeply rooted. And after we were able to really smash those ideas, replace them with more positive, uplifting, productive ideas and thoughts, she was able to dramatically increase her mindset. And here's the thing, we all have the exact same amount of time in a day, right? I can't tell you how many times, maybe this is you, where you think if I just had more time, if I just had more time, if I had more this, if I had more that, if I had the right resources, if I had the right connections, whatever it is. But here's the thing, we all have the exact amount of time in our day. None of us can go out and be searching for more time. None of us can go dig out in the yard and look for more time. It's all about our priorities. It's all about what is it in your life that you're willing to give up in order to chase after your dreams, to be the type of person who's willing to invest in herself. Because I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but the more you're willing to invest in yourself, the more that life is going to bring that abundance and is going to bring that wealth to you. Think about it. I used to be in corporate sales, right? There were people who had been in my position for years who were not able to do in the years of time that I was able to do within 6 months. What's the difference? Here's what it is. The psychology of wealth. Number 1, I believed I could do it. And this was a total and complete non-negotiable for me. There was no other options. There was no thinking, some people would sit around and they'd make excuses, and I would help other salespeople because I was doing so well. So I'd go help other buildings. And they would sit around with excuses and reasons why they were never going to make the sales, why they were never going to get this room sold, why they were never going to do this. And I would sit back and think, yeah, you're right. You are absolutely 100% right. If you believe you can, you will. If you instead spend that time calculating and coming up with excuses and reasons why it's not going to happen, then you're absolutely 100% right. That is exactly what's going to happen. It's all about mindset. And if you guys know me, if you've been following me for a while, then you know I am a firm believer that it's not just mindset, it's not just strategy, because I could give you guys a sheet of paper with every single thing I do in my day. I could give you a sheet of paper with the exact strategy. But as you know, because you may have tried things before in the past, strategy is nothing if your mindset is not in the right place where you're able to receive, where you're able to believe, and you're able to conceive all of the ideas and all of the strategies that it takes. Because what happens is we end up doing self-sabotaging behaviors. Whether that's we have 100 people online that are loving us and liking our content and loving our post, and then you have that one person who's not even your ideal client. You have that one person that makes a snarky comment. And all of a sudden, you no longer even care about the 100 people who've been telling you how wonderful you are, all the positive testimonials you're getting in your business, people who are recommending you on Facebook, who are giving you great Google reviews. All of a sudden, that one negative comment is haunting you. So what are we going to pay attention to? What are we going to allow to come into our space and to consume our thoughts and our ideas? This is all about mindset. You guys, I've seen people who've had the right strategy. I've seen people who have spent thousands and thousands of dollars going to this dynamic person, this seminar, that seminar. And what they do is because of their mindset, they're not able to see it through. How many of you out there have been in that place where you were so gung-ho? Maybe January 1st rolled around and you had all these resolutions and you went out and you even bought a gym membership, but then you never go. Or maybe you said, yeah, 2019, this is going to be the year. This is going to be the year that I set aside money for my taxes. This is going to be the year that I'm paying my taxes quarterly, so I'm not having to face another year where I owe the IRS $26,000. Because writing a check for $26,000 is a lot harder than breaking it down. Yet here you are at the end of another year. It's tax season again, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I made all this money, but I have nothing to show for it, right? Have you been there? Anybody? Yeah? I know I'm not alone in this. So here's number 2. The psychology of wealth is, do you know where you're going? It's like if I was going to jump in my car today and I was like, great, I'm going on a road trip. I'm going to see all the things. I'm going to all the places. I'm doing all the things, but I don't plan it out. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to jump in my car and eventually I'm going to cross the state lines, or I'm going to get to the ocean because I live here in Oregon, or I'm going to pass into California and have no direction and nowhere to go, right? I might have all of the great intentions that it's going to be the best road trip ever, that I'm going to have so much fun, that I'm going to see all these sights. But if I don't know where I'm headed, then how do I know when I get there, right? The same goes in our wealth journey. In our wealth journey, if we're just sitting out saying, I want more money, great. So then, if you're like me, I'm on a run and I find $1 on the street and I'm like, woo, more money. Yeah, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. This is amazing, right? So we're going to receive more money. $1 is more money than I had before I found that dollar. But what we need to do is shift to a place where we are coming and working through true intention, where we are very specific in the amount that we are wanting to receive. If I were to tell you, hey, how much money did you make last year? Great, whatever it was, like let's say you brought in $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. What if I were to say to you today, okay, great. So this year we're going to work on doubling that. How do you feel? Does that super energize you? Do you get really excited at the thought of that? Or are you absolutely terrified in fear? Think about that. When I say take a look at your annual income from 2018, now in 2019, we're going to double it. Does that bring up fear? Does that bring up doubt? Does that bring up a whole idea of, oh, no way, how's that going to work? This isn't going to happen, la, la, la. Do you start spinning your wheels in your mind? Or are you lit up? Are you excited? Are you energized? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching on replay, put hashtag replay and say number 1 if that scares the crap out of you. And put a 2 if that lights you up and gets you excited. And I don't even care what the number is. I don't care, what you made in 2018. I don't care what whatever it is. Just think about doubling that number, whatever that is for you. Are you being specific? Are you writing your goals? And this might be something that you've heard time and time again. You hear about SMART goals. You hear about the importance of writing goals. Maybe you've never heard about the importance of writing goals. But how do you actually do it, right? How does writing a goal pertain to your life? Because it's one thing for me to tell you, yeah, write goals, they're important, but how do you really, in your specific life, how do you write a goal in a way that is going to be specific and is going to light you up in a way where it no longer scares you? There's not doubt, there's not fear, there's not resistance coming up. How do you write a goal so that it's actually practical and gives you more energy and more motivation to wake up and to just get so excited for your day that you can't even imagine? You're so excited about what's going to happen and where this money is going to come from. Where's this wealth going to come from, right? If you're interested in learning more about that, you're going to want to join me on Monday. It is March Money Madness. Money, 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 money. That's right. We have so many amazing women who have already said yes, who said yes to more wealth, who have said yes to the freedom, yes to the financial freedom, yes to the opportunity that more wealth is going to bring them, and yes to the opportunities that having more wealth is going to give them to give back to people, to give back in ministries. I've had women who are messaging me telling me, I can't wait to be able to tithe more at church. I can't wait to be able to make a bigger impact in the world. I cannot wait to be able to provide for my family who in ways that I never had. This is the type of energy that is happening right now in this group, March Money Madness. We're going to start out on Monday. That is 3/11 through 3/13, and it's going to be so much fun. It is going to be super high vibes. So if you're looking for more information on how to set those goals in a way that it's actually going to work this time, you're going to want to join me. I'll post the link on how to join and jump in. You've got nothing to lose. This is a 3-day training that I'm offering for free. So jump in. It's going to be an amazing time. All right, and number 3 of the psychology of money. What do you truly believe? Deep down, when I say money, when I say wealth, do you have that pit in your stomach? Do you all of a sudden start thinking about your single parent who raised you and how money was always a struggle and how you've always heard since you were younger that money's the root of all evil, and you have this belief that in order for you to make money, it means you're going to have to spend less time with your family, right? What do you truly believe underneath? This is your money mindset. And this is exactly what we're going to be going into in the March Money Madness 3-day training. Is we are going to focus. We are going to get to the deep-rooted issue of what your money story really looks like. Your blueprint. The blueprint that even though you might, in your conscious mind, you might be thinking, wow, yeah, if I had more wealth, if I could double my income each and every single month, if I could double my income for the year, so many amazing things could happen. I could get out of this mountain of debt that I've climbed myself into. I could stop living paycheck to paycheck. I could start giving more to those people around me who have helped get me here. I could, provide for my family in ways that would just light me up. I could, take vacations that are just so amazing and create experiences with my girlfriends and with my family and with my kids. And I could be a better mom because I wouldn't be so stressed about how we're going to make things work this month. If you're in that place consciously, but your blueprint subconsciously, you keep telling yourself that, oh, no, I can't make more money because I watched my parents do this and they were always at work. They were never at my softball games. They were never at functions. They were always stressed out. They were never around. I felt abandoned. I felt unloved because my parents were working so hard for this money. If subconsciously you're believing that money is the root of all evil, then you are going to block yourself. You are going to create huge resistance around creating wealth. If you're like me, I grew up with a single parent where it was always a struggle. My mom was not around because she had to work to support us two girls. And there was times we were so poor that we had to steal toilet paper from the library, So I had this blueprint that was telling me that wealth equated to this horrible thing. And in my 20s, I got to a place where I accumulated a whole ton of wealth, and I was so afraid of it. I was so terrified of it that I would be afraid to even look at my bank account numbers. I was so afraid of it that I had a personal banker and I would tell her, don't tell me how much money I have. Don't tell me how much money's in there. I don't want to know how much I have in CDs. I don't want to know how much I have in money markets. Just transfer what you need to transfer. I don't even want to see it. I would go to the ATM, take out cash, and I would just not even put the receipt because I didn't want to see it. I was so afraid that somehow that number was going to decrease, or I was going to wake up and it was all be gone, or, I was so afraid of it. I mean, it's insane, but this was just my money blueprint talking, my subconscious beliefs. And ladies, I know how it is. It is, for me to say that getting through that old money blueprint was hard is such an understatement. It's hard. It's scary. When we have these subconscious beliefs that equate to pain, it can be really frightening when we don't even realize that we have these subconscious beliefs that are just holding us back. So again, I truly, truly believe that you can have more of what you truly desire if you work on who you are. I truly believe that the number in your bank account is a direct correlation to how much you're willing to invest in your personal development. So if you're ready, you're saying, yeah, it's March Money Madness. I am ready to break through my blueprints. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to hit the next level version of me who is not afraid of wealth, who is not afraid of accumulating more cash into my business, who is not afraid to attract these bigger, bolder, more dynamic things into my life. Jump in. It's March Money Madness. I am running a free 3-day training. Why not? Why not take the chance? Why not say yes to yourself? As a matter of fact, if you're holding back and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't trust myself. If I start this program, I'll have so much pressure on me. What if I can't finish it? There's no excuses because we're going to be running 3 days live. But if you miss the live, you can just jump in and watch it on replay. So today, I am giving you permission to go all in. I am giving you the permission to say yes to yourself. I am giving you the permission to say, yes, I want to increase my wealth. I want to increase my cash flow. yes, I'm worth it. And yes, I am saying yes to myself because I want more of what I have, and I am willing to take the risk and make the investment in myself starting today. Ladies, it is Friday. We start on Monday. That gives you 3 days to sign up. Go jump in. I'll post the link. Jump in now. Just say yes to yourself. Say it boldly and say, heck yes, I am ready. I am ready to take action. I am ready to change my life. I am ready to increase my wealth. I am ready to say yes to a positive wealth psychology. Do it now. Jump in. You have nothing to lose. Ladies, this group of women we have signed up already is just so high vibe, so off the charts. Like, I am so excited. Every single time I run a group, I'm like, oh, I don't know. My last group was pretty fun. They were pretty dynamic. They were pretty amazing. And each and every single time, this group has just blown me away. Has blown me away with the messages I'm getting and the feedback I'm getting from amazing, dynamic women who are saying, yes. Yes to me. Yes to myself. Yes to financial freedom. Yes to making a bigger, more positive impact in the world. Yes to opportunities. Yes, yes, yes. So if that's you, jump in. I am so excited. Thank you guys for watching today. I am super stoked. And if you are a woman who is ready to celebrate International Women's Day, join me today at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be running for at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We are going to be celebrating everything that it is to be a woman. You guys, I don't know if you've seen the lineup, but I have amazing women. I have a woman who has been raising her children, who has been hiding behind the lens for so many years until she finally said yes to herself. She said yes to stepping out from behind the lens, getting in front, finding her voice and using her voice to change the world. I have a woman who is going to talk about living your life through art. I have a woman who is going to talk about what it's like to be a mom of 8 children and still have the time to say yes to yourself, to live a balanced and successful life. I have a woman who is going to talk about women and finances. I know, this is a huge topic, you guys. She's going to talk about what it's like to be a financial advisor, what it's like to be a woman living in a male-dominated field, and how to thrive as a woman in a male-dominated field, and how women and wealth, women and finances, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Join us in the High Vibe Tribe. That is my private group here on Facebook. There's a link above me here in my profile. It's going to be amazing, you guys. We have such a great month coming up with so many exciting things. And I just absolutely cannot wait for all of you to join me. I love you guys so much. Mwah! See you soon.